What is going on, everyone? I hope you all had a good gaming week. This week's indie game suggestion is a game that I feels like it's not going to get enough love, so I'm here to show it a little bit of support. Today we are checking out a game called Hidden Through Time, a game developed and published by Rogueside. Before we start talking about this game, I want you guys to think back to your early years in school. I'm probably aging myself here, but back before we had computers, back before we had internet, before we had entertainment in the palm of our hands, literally 100% of the time, we had books. And one of my favorite book series was Where's Waldo? Yeah! Every page was chock full of people taking part in activities in town or at a city or on a beach, and your goal was simply to find this weirdo named Waldo. He was hidden really well, and there was always plenty of people dressed like him to throw you off his scent. Eventually you would find him and you could move on to the next scene. And that basically is what Hidden Through Time is, except that instead of one guy, you're looking for several people or objects given to you on each level. So I know this isn't what you might think of whenever you think of video games. You probably want a great story, AAA graphics, something that you can charge into guns a-blazing. So if this doesn't sound like a game that you'd be interested in, it probably isn't for you. It's more of a chill, sit back and relax type of game, a game that you might play with family and friends while they come to visit, or a game that you can actually play with your kids. It's a great game just to throw up on the living room TV and have a family game night, helping each other spot the items that you're looking for. At the very beginning of the game, you'll start off in the Stone Age looking for objects like spears and dinosaur eggs, and then move on through time to find other objects in Egypt, the Middle Ages, and the Wild West. It's up to you to find every object throughout the game. So I probably miscounted, but there are around 26 levels in the main campaign of Hidden Through Time, starting off with small ones so that you can find your first targets a little bit easier, and then growing drastically level by level so that things become harder and harder to find. At the start of each level, you'll have a list of items located at the bottom of your screen, and each item has a little hint to help you find where it's hidden, and personally, I think that's where the fun comes in. You read the hint and discuss with whoever it is that you're playing with where it might be located within the level. Since a lot of things look alike to throw you off, it's actually fun to discuss where things might be on screen and why you think they're going to be in that certain location. You keep on searching until you spot the item, and you can claim that you were right the entire time. And if you can't find an item, you should definitely check out the houses and tents. Once you click on houses, tents, or any other sorts of buildings, you can actually see the inside of it, and sometimes things are hidden within there. So if you're having trouble finding something, chances are it's inside a building. So the controls are super simple because all you're doing is trying to find items on a screen. You use your right stick to move around the screen. You use your left stick to control your hand, which is what you use to choose where you think items might be hidden. The left and right bumpers can be used to switch between items that you're looking for and the hints that go along with those items. And you can use the triggers to zoom in and out of an area to scan around an area, or to get a close-up look whenever you think you might be getting close to finding an object. Now, I actually really like the art style of this. I like the animation of the people, I like the bright colors and the funny sounds that things and people make whenever you click on them. So there's not much more to say about this game. It's a simple idea that works perfectly, and while it might not be a huge AAA game that everyone goes on and on about, it is a good looking, fun game that does exactly what it sets out to do. Now, if you're interested in this game, you can pick up Hidden Through Time on every gaming platform for $7.99, and they even have the mobile version on Android and iOS for $2.99. They even recently added 3 DLC packs being sold for $1.99 each, and if you guys want more information about this game, you can check out the description. I will leave a link for you guys to check out everything that you need to know about it. But overall, as I said, I know this game isn't going to be for everyone, it's not going to mesh well with everybody, but that doesn't make it a bad game. It's a great game that has a very specific gamer in mind, but that gamer could be you. So if you guys are interested in checking out this game, go give it a shot, help support indie games, and as always, I hope you guys have a great gaming weekend, and I'll see you again next Friday.